On the prophetic evidence, the Bible has a 100% accuracy rating. Let me read off a few of these prophecies that the Bible makes. Number 1, Jerusalem and the temple will be destroyed. 2,700 years ago, the prophet Micah stated that Jerusalem would be destroyed and Zion would be plowed like a field. In 586 BC, the Babylonians destroyed the city, and the Romans did the same in 70 and 135 AD. A part of the Jewish Talmud, called the Gemara, says that a Roman officer named Turnus Rufus plowed the area of the temple. In fact, a Roman coin was minted during the era of Hadrian, who was the general who destroyed Jerusalem in 135 AD, that shows a man riding a plow over the site of Jerusalem. Number 2, the Jews would be exiled. There have been several exiles of the Jewish people in history. The Assyrians did it about 2,700 years ago, the Babylonians 2,600 years ago, and about 1,900 years ago, the Romans banned Jews from living in Jerusalem. To this day, many, if not a majority, of Jewish people live outside of Israel. Number 3, Israel would become a wasteland. If anyone has ever been to Israel or has seen pictures of it, you know that a lot of Israel is wasteland. It's a lot of desert there. Number 4, the Jews would be scattered worldwide. Today, Jewish people can be found all over the world. After the Jews were exiled, the countries they fled to persecuted them, causing further scattering. Number 5, the Jews would be persecuted worldwide. Not only would they be scattered, but tormented. After the exiles, they fled to other countries in the Mediterranean, North Africa, West Asia, and Southern Europe. The Europeans tormented them, causing a flight to Asia. The treatment there caused a flight back to Europe. Spanish oppression caused them to flee to South America in the 1400s, and the Nazi tortures and murders in the 20th century pushed them to Australia, South Africa, and North and South America. Number 6, the Jews would have a worldwide impact. The world has had many famous people in it that can trace their roots back to Israel. A few examples are Albert Einstein, Carl Sagan, Jonas Salk, Milton Hershey, Alan Greenspan, George Soros, Jerry Lewis, Steven Spielberg, and Woody Allen. Number 7, the Jews and their national identity would be preserved. Number 8, the Jews would return to their ancient homeland. Number 9, enemies of the Jews would also reside in their homeland. If you look at things like the Gaza Strip and West Bank, we know this is true as well. Lots of death and mayhem over there. Enemies of the Jews are certainly living in their homeland. Number 10, the Jews would have Israel again as their own country. After being exiled for many, many years, Israel became a sovereign country on May 14, 1948.